Welcome to In 5 Minutes. The agenda of this clip is to understand what is a shift register and also go ahead and implement it using pass transistors in static style and in dynamic style. Let's get started with the basics of shift register. We have already studied this in the lower class. Let's quickly recap. Suppose, let's understand with a real-time analogy. Suppose it's a box which has 3 bricks in it and I want to move these 3 bricks to this end. Suppose if I would have had one person, what he would do is, the rule is he can carry only 1 brick at a time. So he would have taken brick 1, then walked all the way and then put it in the box at the end. Then he would come again, he would have taken brick 2, gone and put it in the box in the end. Similarly, he would have done it for brick 3 and he would have done and put it in the box in the end. So we thought that this would be too time consuming because a person has to go all the way back and come back again. So what we thought was, we'll give him 2 more people as a help. So what would happen is, this guy would pick the first brick. At that point of time, this guy does not have anything to put in the box or give to the next guy. This guy also has nothing to give him or give to the end box. Once he is ready with the first brick to be given to the next guy, he gives this brick to the next guy. He gives his brick to the next guy, and at the same time he picks up a new brick. Still, this guy does not have anything to give to this guy, so this guy's hand is again empty. After which, when this guy is ready, he will give this brick here, correct, which will go, I beg your pardon, he will give his brick here, correct. At that point of time, the second brick would be taken up by this guy, correct, and a new brick will be taken by the first guy. In short, what we are trying to do is, this is a very simple layman's example. We are playing a game where we want to take 3 bricks from one end to another end, where in the first case, third guy has nothing to offer to the end box, second guy has nothing to offer to the end box, whereas the first guy picks up the first brick. This is happening at the start. Once this happens in the very next cycle, what is going to happen is, third guy still does not have anything. The second guy has got the first brick and the first guy has picked up the second brick. In the next cycle, the third guy gets the first brick, the second guy gets the second brick, and the first guy picks up the third brick. So this is simple, nothing but shifting the value from one, or shifting the brick from one person to another. This is called serial shifting. Similarly, we can have parallel shifting as well. Here we are going to focus on serial shifting because the input is coming serially to this first guy and it's being passed serially to the output. So we are talking about serial shift registers. Now, putting this analogy across to digital logic, we know that registers are nothing but the combination of flip-flops. Whenever the clock edge goes high, all these 3 flip-flops will turn on. As we discussed, this will have garbage. At the same time, this will have garbage. But this guy will have an input which it has to take. So it will pick up input 1 in the first clock cycle. In the next clock cycle, still this guy does not have anything, so it will be garbage. Now, in this clock cycle, this guy has been able to transmit its output to this guy's input. So second flip-flop gets input 1 and this guy gets ready to pick up input 2. Similarly, in third clock cycle, this guy will get input 1, this guy will pick up input 2, and this guy will pick up input 3. So what I have done is, I have shifted my input in the right direction, if you see, correct, and it can go on in the cycle. So I'm just shifting. So this is nothing but the shift register. It consists of, or it comprises of, a combination of D flip-flops. Now, if you are asked to implement shift register in any style, say static, dynamic, domino, pseudo, CCMOS, etc., please refer to the previous clips because we have already done the implementation of D flip-flop in all the different styles, and it is going to be nothing but exactly the same because it's a combination of D flip-flops. When I have 3 D flip-flops, I can shift, you can see, 3 number of bits, correct? So this is the basics of shift register.